Guys, we're the Antler Queens. I'm Kelly, Elgin's mom, Keen.
I'm Jazz, Incel Book of Crazy, Shamanic.
And I'm Dawn. Bile be seeing you, Glenn.
That reminds me, you know what? I think I'm going to change my name real quick. Jazz and I just had to change our names real quick. I will be starring in Bile the Musical, coming soon to a theater near you. No, I will not.
Off Broadway.
Very off Broadway. In the church
Jersey.
basement. Not even in the church auditorium, in the church basement.
we need From the musical episode. It's good enough for Buffy, I'm sure.
Oh, we definitely do.
I would love that. Even if it's just one number, it could be a dream sequence. Give it to me.
Breakin' 2 has already existed, but maybe, I don't know, Breakin' From 2 Electric Boogaloo with or From Villa Boogaloo with starring AJ Simmons.
Breaking out of Funville.
He's a really good dancer.
I could see a musical episode being like the entities. It's punishing Jade by making everyone sing and dance around him, so he's just so annoyed.
That would be amazing. All right,
I'm gonna write a spec script. Let's get to work on this.
Yes.
You guys will have to forgive me. My eyes are in between, so I ditched the makeup, but they're not so inflamed that I feel like I have to put sunglasses on. But that may change at some point. So
you look great.
if you see me with dark shades on later, that's why.
You haven't suddenly got a hangover mid-episode.
All right, let's jump in. Jazz, you're going first today. Who are you giving your pancakes to?
My pancakes are going to Kristi for this episode. Episode 7. We can get into that, but
we're covering. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't say what episode we're covering.
Nicknames and then had a kiki for a few minutes, but my MVP for the episode was Kristi. She's getting a extra tall stack of pancakes because I think ultimately that they had to do what they had to do an autopsy. That was their best chance to learn anything, and it was brave as fuck. There's really no way of knowing what could have possibly happened and if it would wake back up or anything is possible. They don't know anything about these monsters other than they're some form of humanoid creature. And I thought she was incredibly brave to do that.
I agree. She's getting my pancakes too for the same reason. Good on her.
It's not every doctor who would do a monster autopsy.
Yeah. Agree. John, what about you?
It's got to be Kristi, but in my mind, she's living a Reba McEntire song in this episode. It's Kristi, the doctor, who's got a withdrawing girlfriend, wife. No, she's not a wife. A fiance at home. She's keeping the town together. She's fixing Ellis. The last episode, she's fixed Boyd. She's fixed somebody, but she's doing it. She can do an autopsy in the day, and her hair still looks amazing. So Kristi is all woman in this episode.
Yes.
Man,
absolutely.
That is a controversial take in this fandom. People really hate this haircut. It's insane. I've seen more posts about that than any other topic on the show.
So bizarre.
Period.
I love it.
Yeah. It's Kristi's haircut or thirst threads over not Scott McCord, but over Victor.
I really need to learn more about the fandom.
First over Scott McCord, totally cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thirsting over Victor is kind of creepy. Yeah. But hilarious at the same time. It's absolutely hilarious.
Some girls like a challenge.
All right, Dawn, I'm sorry. Who are you getting your...
I was Kristi was as well.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's jump into our top fives. Jazz, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is Donna bringing Ellis and Fatima breakfast in bed. That was so cute. I love how much Donna loves them. And it bummed me out to see that she's even blaming herself for this when she wasn't even there. There was nothing she could have done, but she just cares so much about them. She feels responsible for them at all times.
That is actually in my bottom fives.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. We don't know much of Donna's backstory at all, other than she had a sister that she lost. And the way she has these deeply maternal relationships makes me wonder if she has a kid back home that she's not talking about, or wanted to have a kid and didn't have that opportunity before she got trapped in hell. But I love Donna. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone who listens to the show. But I found it a really sweet moment. I love that she just really babies them a lot, because I like her relationships with the younger members of the cast in general.
Me too. We're gonna have to add in our next episode. We're gonna have to add a theories and speculation segment specifically about, at least for me, to talk about Donna, because not this episode, but the next one has a lot of stuff in it that I want to talk about with her. So make sure you check our chapters. And my number 5 is the awkward and adorable makeup scene between Victor and Ethan. Orange was dry. It was a bad gift. He wanted to keep the conversation going, but he wanted to let him know that he was still mad at us. So he's like, I there's a lot of measuring. I guess you could help if you want. It was so cute. No, it's so damn cute. I loved it. They really are like little boys.
Yes, totally.
Chaz, what about you?
Oh, it's me. My
turn.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Mine was really the same as Jazz, but it was especially that Donna was basically sort of saying to Ellis, "You did a good job when I wasn't here," and that's how it was. He was running the place, and obviously it all went horribly wrong. But I love that she sort of, the feeling that she sees him as the next in charge for Colney House. That Ellis is her number 2. He's her Kenny. And I really love that relationship and that idea that he's there to step up if Donna's unable to, or is he running the world?
All right, Jazz, what's your number 4?
Mine was this. My number 4 is the same as yours. Your number 5 was Ethan and Victor's makeup scene.
Gotcha.
Their friendship is just so precious. They're so cute. And there's not like a ton to say about it, but it's just a really nice. It's a really nice scene. It has a little bit of humor to it in a more tense episode.
I agree. My number 4, God, my top 5s today are made up of just really little moments that I found amusing. My number 4 is Donna responding to Dale's comment about making hard choices.
That's my number 3.
Be careful about advocating for making hard choices. You're going to be number 1 on a lot of lists, buddy.
I don't think it's fair that Dale's just chilling in the house. They should at least be making him sleep in the greenhouse or something.
He never stops bitching, ever. The guy bitches constantly, even though he just stabbed somebody.
And all he does is snoop around and get information that he's not privy to, and then tell everybody to whip them into a panic.
He's a treat.
No, it's okay.
Don, what's your number 4?
It's also Victor and Ethan, but it's what I wanted to say about it was the way that Ethan gives the best philosophy of really their life in Fromville in that scene, because when he says to Victor, "But what's the point of being friends if you're not going to be friends?" He's basically saying, look, yes, it can all go horribly wrong, but there's no point in being miserable before you have that time. We have to enjoy our relationships with each other while we have them. And he's a little kid, and obviously he's not seeing it in that meaning, but it's the philosophy that they all have to live by, that yes, we're going to get hurt and people are going to die, but you might as well enjoy each other while they're there and take some solace from that. So I thought it was so, I love the little wise things that Ethan says that don't come off as like he's not Sheldon. He's not saying it in a weird way. He's saying it the way a kid thinks, and I think it's such clever writing to do that he cuts through all the bullshit really, and he's just getting to the heart of the matter.
I agree.
Totally agree.
And Jazz, your number 3 was
mine was also Donna threatening JL.
Gotcha.
It was that cracked me up. It always comes back to my mind that they're actually a real couple, and that makes every scene with them funnier.
They didn't meet through From. They've been together for many, many years. Since
decades, more than 20 years.
Yeah, definitely.
So the way she just delivers that line, I would make people making hard choices.
It's so funny.
Is a genius.
Yes, I agree. So my number 3 is a little weird because there's a chance that this was just my jacked up perception of it, but I found Harold Perrineau's acting choice really interesting in Marielle's Dream, and I really liked it. His acting choice alone told me that it was a dream. Because it was something about the way, it was almost the way he was like, Marielle, run! It's almost cartoonish.
It was definitely off. It definitely didn't seem like him. Wade.
I thought that was a really cool acting choice. I appreciated it. What about you, Don?
That's a good observation.
My number 3 is may seem odd, but it's Kristi saying when Marielle runs out to puke, Kristi straight up saying she's suffering withdrawal. I was so taken aback by that because I'm so used to dramas obfuscating everything, having characters try to hide things all the time, and I love that. It says so much about Kristi that she's dealt with this before. She knows the only way to deal with addiction is to be completely upfront and honest and open and say to everybody, she's dealing with this right now. And she's like, yes, we've got other things to deal with. So it doesn't become a big issue. It's just, this is what it is right now. She's going through this, but it's fine. I'll deal with that. And I love that as a writing choice, that it gives us another example of looking inside Kristi and Marielle's relationship when we've known so little about them, and now we're here and we've got to understand so much about their dynamic quite quickly because they're together now. And this is, I think it's a brilliant scene, that just such a little throwaway thing that she just says it. And it says so much for us.
My number 2 is the hypocrisy of Jade telling Tabitha she can stay if she stops yelling at him. He never stops yelling. He yells at everybody. He's always yelling. I really like that this is a kickoff of Jaditha, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
They're great. They're great acting partners. They're great scene partners. I really like the way that they play off of each other. But him being like, you can stay if you stop yelling. How about you stop yelling? You yelled at everyone in town at least once.
Oh my god! Seriously, that was rather amusing.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Bile the musical. I told Jazz 2 years ago when we covered this for the first time that I felt like they were about to break into a musical number. And Kristi's like, Bile is something, and Boyd's like, Bile is something, and then Kenny goes, I'm gonna write a song after this is over. I'm gonna write a song about Monster Bile. Don, what about you? What's your number 2?
Number 2 is Kenny telling Kristi that he loves her. I know they've had these discussions, and there's this, but the way he says it and his total openness to just say, look, I love you, and I just want you to be happy, and I just want to protect you, and I can't watch you do something dangerous. What a knight in shining armor he is, the purest of hearts, the most honest, the most
greenest flag.
That's exactly it. What a guy he is. How much he loves her, so much that he's quite happy for her to be with her love that isn't him.
That's really the most devastating part, is that Kenny is such a good guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you want him to be happy, and you want him to be in a caring relationship, and it happens the same day. Gets it and loses it in the same day. It's just tragic.
I actually have that in my bottoms, just despite it being a sweet moment. I'm sure you guys can figure out why, but we'll get into it later. But no, that was really sweet. Jazz, what's your number one?
The full monster autopsy scene from the beginning moment where they decide that's what they need to do, through the Kenny and Kristi argument, Kenny returning to because he can't leave the people he cares about the most to do this dangerous thing alone, and then the actual scene itself is so insane. It's so cool. The body they made is genius. Really like a perfect human, desiccated, moistureless human cross-section. Super cool. Insane attention to detail. Beautiful prop work. The art department killed that. I can't imagine them making it look more cool. I love that.
It made Bile that much more vomit-inducing.
I've never seen a monster autopsy in any show.
Mhm.
I thought that was really brilliant.
Yeah, me either. And it's interesting that they die with their monster faces.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that they're just, everything is petrified.
Human. Yeah.
Yes.
Like freeze-dried almost. Like crunchy.
Yes, it's so bizarre. So that was my number one, actually, but I had a shout out, an honorable mention, so I'll make that my number one. And that is the birth of Jaditha. Because, let me tell you this is going to sound super arrogant for those of you who don't know the history, but I invented Jaditha. I got so much crap from people all over the fandom for being, what? Jade and Tabitha, what? They're reincarnating? What? They're shipping them? What? She's married. No, Jim's gonna die. And Jade and Tabitha were together in at least one previous life.
I remember the one guy who wrote a response that was like this long about how you were like, reincarnate. It's not that kind of story. Reincarnation is impossible. But yeah, the whole thing's impossible, bro. He was so butthurt, and it was literally like a foot-long response. Calling you dumb. Yeah.
But seriously, nobody was talking about Jade and Tabitha. They don't give off any kind of shippy vibes or anything. They don't. And Tabitha's happily married. But there were so many clues, so many tiny little clues that led up to Jade and Tabitha's reveal. But what did it for me, I picked up on it immediately. Victor was so tiny in that picture. He was in the back in that picture, and Jade showed her the picture, and she, without even a pause, she was like, "Oh, it's Victor," and he's like, "You picked up on that a lot quicker than I did," and I'm like, "All right, that settles it for me."
That was crazy because when you guessed that, I also knew it was Victor. I'm not so. It took me another several episodes to be sold on your theory.
It was just how quickly she recognized him immediately. That's like her eyes went to Victor before they went to Christopher.
And the way that they in this episode are pointing to the audience to say they are both having hallucinations and they're comparing them and they are different, but look at these two, the similarities between them.
Mhm.
The fact that the writing is pointing to that is like, yeah, there's a little neon flag there going. Whoop, whoop.
I apologize. I revealed a big spoiler there for people who haven't watched ahead, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna add another spoiler on there after we're done in a little spoiler section, because there's something else regarding Jaditha that I wanted to talk about. So that's my backup number one. Dawn, what's your number one?
It's my tops always seem to be the same kind of scenes, and this one is no different. It's Donna and Fatima, and I just adore that scene so much. And I love that Donna's attitude, that the way she says, all the things you've seen, and this is where you're drawing the line. You can't believe you're really pregnant, and that miracles can be good. And her laughing, to hear a character laughing and genuinely be full of joy and not just like laughing because they're going insane is so beautiful. And as you said, Jazz, her relationship with Fatima and Ellis, and how maternal she is with them, it's just a beautiful scene, and Fatima needed it so much. I loved it.
The first
Dawn,
time sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say Donna clearly had never seen Rosemary's Baby.
Maybe it doesn't exist in their universe.
Maybe not. She's saying all this while staring at Fatima wearing an exact replica of the Rosemary's Baby necklace.
I was gonna say the first time we did this, that scene was definitely my number one. Yeah. But it's so hard now knowing where that storyline heads.
Yes.
It's just heartbreaking because Donna is so happy. You want it to be true. I really do. I wanted it for everybody. I wanted it for Boyd. And when we get to our theories, we'll talk about it. I do think she was actually pregnant. So
I had to laugh when she asked if she had told Ellis yet, and she immediately was like, "He's the father, right?"
Yeah.
It's very tactful.
It is Colony House, I suppose. Maybe there's a few orgies going on. It's not Dale's, is it?
My immediate response was, no, I do not think it's Ellis's at all. I think Brumville's the daddy, which reminds me of one of my three favorite ships on the show, Fat Boy, Fatima, and Cowboy Monster. Just because I like the ship name Fat Boy.
Fat Boy. It's a good one.
All right, so that takes care of our top fives. Halfway through, if you're not familiar, we do a little debate club. Our roles are assigned randomly, and we don't know beforehand who is going to get picked to fill which role. But today I forgot the graphic. Oh my gosh. So today, the fromily debate team is discussing Kenny and Kristi's moment about their argument about bringing Smiley in and whether or not it was a good idea. And we have Jazz will be representing Kristi. I will be the judge. And Dawn will be representing Kenny. And Jazz, let me know when you're ready.
Me?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Start.
I am a doctor. It's me, Kristi. I'm a doctor. I am the town's only scientist. It's not great, but we have this unprecedented moment to study these creatures that are tormenting us, and we may never get another opportunity. This is the only dead one we've ever seen. So it's my responsibility as the head of medical from Bile University to research this to the best of my ability. So even though it is dangerous and it may even cost my own life, I owe it to the people of this town to make sure that I've done everything I can possibly do to create some kind of biological weapon against these creatures. So sorry, Kenny. I know it makes you uncomfortable, but as a woman of science, I got to do what I got to do.
All right, time. Perfect. Let's. All right, Dawn, you ready?
Yeah.
Start.
It's a nightmare situation. Everything is always on a knife edge. Everything's about to go wrong. All we have in our arsenal of weaponry is Kristi. She's the only thing we have to keep people intact. Look how many people she's fixed up this season already. We cannot risk Kristi, her life, purely on a practical level. Even ignoring Kenny's feelings for her, it is a something that is not worth the risk when you have no idea what the outcome is. The outcome could be horrific. It could be nothing. Even if it's something good, if it risks losing Kristi, who is the most important person in the town, perhaps besides Boyd, it's just not worth it. So I don't.
Time. Wow. Well, I was like totally on the side of Kristi. And I still am, but you made a really good argument there.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm actually gonna, even though I'm still on Kristi's side, I'm actually gonna make this a tie because I didn't think there was any way that you could make me even see a smidgen of the other side. But you did.
Yeah,
Good
that
for
was
you.
really well argued.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good job, Dawn.
Thank you. I've got a career
All right.
ahead of me as an argument. Wait, that is what I do.
All right, let's go to our gripes. Jazz, who are you putting in the box this week?
It's a little silly, but to avoid it being either Jim or Randall every episode, I'm going with Smiley. Smiley's going in the box. I know it won't do much to him, but we're going to pretend like it will.
I am putting Jim in the box. I don't care how often I put him in the box. I'm putting him in the box because I was so disappointed. I've never liked Jim. But you guys know, I still really felt like he was always a great husband and father.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pulls this fucking misogynistic bullshit on Tabitha.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? And went full on ableist on top of it.
Yep.
Him pulling her outside, and he's like, I don't know what's going on with you. Excuse me? What the fuck? Oh my god, he pissed me off in that scene so much.
He's
I
in
won't
my
talk
top
about
2 of my bottom 5 members.
All right, Dawn, who are you putting in the box?
It's Jim. He repeatedly gets it for being angry at people for no reason, for just being unhelpful. But it's all about the fact that he speaks to his wife like that. No wonder she's divorcing you, dude. Don't speak to your wife. You've got to support me. You've got to back me up. No, she doesn't. She's got a mind of her own. If she disagrees with you, she can say so in front of your children. So,
Yeah.
Look,
Especially like her when you're married to such a sweet, perfect angel as Tabitha.
yes.
Fucking asshole.
Maybe consider you're wrong, dude.
support does not equal agreeing to your unilateral decision making. Like, relationships work.
My God. She should have been like, you know what? Fuck you. The kids and I are just gonna move to Colony.
We're going into Colony House and we're each getting a boyfriend.
She's gonna start dating Dale.
Good.
Tabitha would be like, I'm going to move into the clinic and then start a throuple with Kristi and Maria. I don't know men.
Like
Agreed. I like that. All right. So we've got Jim and I already forgot who you put in the box. Smiley. So
Smiley.
Jim is in the box with Smiley. Damn, that's rough, Jim. All right, let's go to our bottoms. Jazz, what's your number 5?
It's a 2-parter. One is Victor calling Ethan's gift bad. That was mean. Of course, it's a bad gift. There's nothing in the town that's less than 100 years old. Of course, those markers. There's only one dry marker in that whole set of markers. That's a good gift, bro. Like, don't insult a small child's gift.
Right?
I love that scene. It's in my tops, but just that one thing. Always I know he's a man child and he doesn't have a lot of experiences with normalities, but you always gleefully accept any gift from a child, no matter what.
Yeah.
And the
absolutely.
part 2 is, why is Kristi wearing her favorite shirt to do this autopsy? Brought her this shirt for Through the Other Side. Some magic intuition. She packs her Kristi's favorite shirt and brings it to her, and then she wears it to do a monster autopsy.
I didn't even think about that.
I would
didn't
change my shirt. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
looks great on her.
this isn't even my favorite shirt, but it's a replacement shirt, one of my favorite bands. I would not be doing a monster autopsy on my replacement shirt.
Absolutely not.
Given the limited amount of clothing they have there, I'd strip naked and do it.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want
Surgical something.
wear a sheet tied around your neck, bib, just right down the floor so that nothing touches you.
Or something from Randall. He already got puked on. He already got puke on one of his shirts.
Yes.
So my number 5 is my son, who I will defend like an angry Karen. Fuck you, Donna. You're on my shit list. It was sweet that she brought them breakfast in bed. But thanking Fatima for getting Ellis down to the clinic when my son Elgin, poor sweet baby Elgin, is just sitting there completely unthanked, completely unappreciated.
Yes.
I just
I don't know. Does Donna know what Elgin did?
We don't know because it's one of those conversations that might have happened off screen, isn't it?
Because he's not at Colony House when she gets back. He's hanging out staring into the pool like everyone does when they're having their existential crises. But I know Boyd told him not to tell anyone what happened at the clinic, so I'm wondering if he's even mentioned to Donna that he was there.
Yeah, maybe
not. But
somebody would say, "Oh, Elgin went with Ellis," and
he definitely deserves credit. He saved the day. He was my MVP for that episode. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if Donna knows. That's my only. I think if she does, she'll I'm sure she would have thanked him off screen.
Mm-hmm. I hope so, because I
get what you mean. Yeah, he deserves credit.
You show my son some gratitude, people.
Mm-hmm. He really, I know they don't talk enough about how he saved Ellis's life.
I know it's never been mentioned, and that bugs me so much. He did not even know those people.
No,
and he's a freaking kid. He's a scared kid. Dawn, what's your number 5?
It's we're back to Jim again. It's him calling Victor an emotionally stunted freak. How dare you, Jim? Emotionally stunted from Jim?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can't have a conversation without shouting. Victor has been there longer than anybody. He's been there since a child. He survived years without no one else. He's befriended your son and basically been nothing but, a help in sense of acclimatizing your son, giving him something to focus on and the quest and all this stuff. And all you can do is insult him. How dare you, Jim? I will protect Victor, but not in a sexual way. Because as you say, that's creepy.
Yeah, that was absolute bullshit.
Like that meme of the woman, she's holding her adult boyfriend. He's got his legs wrapped around her, and she's like, that would be us with Victor. Leave Victor alone.
Jazz, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is watching Kenny and Kristi fight. The scene is incredible. I love that Kenny tells Kristi that he loves her. It's because it's just meant wholesomely. It's just meant he cares about her deeply, and she knows this. And it's just hard watching them be at odds. I love everything about the scene, but I hate that they had a fight.
Yes, I know what you
If
mean.
that makes sense. Especially like Kenny storms off and Boyd goes to go after him, and Kristi's like, "No, I got this," and takes off after him. The scene itself, everything about it is good, and I liked it. It just broke my heart that they had to have a fight in the first place.
I know.
They're in such a weird, tenuous space in their relationship, and it's a bummer.
I hated that too. By the way, I forgot because I added my number one onto yours from Monster Autopsy. And I just wanted to, sorry to switch gears here. I just wanted to add in something that I forgot to mention that I'd planned to mention. I just absolutely loved, I make the Bile the musical jokes, but I loved just how encouraging Boyd was during that, because she was getting frustrated and down on herself and feeling powerless, and he was just like dad Boyd always is, just immediately was like, nope, I'm gonna gas her up. That was so sweet. He's such a good dad to everybody. So my number 4 is the writers making us think for a hot second that Kenny was an incel. Don't do that to us, man. I'm glad that turned out not to be the case. But when he said that, when he was like, when he said, no, we're not, it's not you and me, we're not in this together, I was like, what? What did they do to my precious Kenny? So I was glad that was not the case, but I hated that they teased at that they even did that for just a second. Dawn, what about you?
It's the scene in the bus with Randall and Jim, with them, I don't know, fighting their dicks against each other. What is that about? Why is Randall so angry at him? He's just so, like, Jim, I hate Jim, but at least he was trying to have a conversation with Randall as a human, and Randall's just so awful to him.
He thinks he's getting cruised. That's what happened. He's like, "You want me to help you find your dog?" He thinks he's getting cruised.
But even when he's agreeing with Jim, towards the end of the thing, and the scene, and he knows a bit more when Jim's told him more of what he's thinking. It's just like his back is up so much. This is all great writing. It's just like him as a character. And the thing is, it's realistic, isn't it? There is blokes, like young men especially, like that, who are just constantly like, what are you talking about? What? And at the same time, he's saying he's bought this drone for his nephew, and he's obviously a sweet guy. Just chill, dude. Maybe Jim brings out the worst in everybody.
Maybe.
His energy.
I think he's got his own problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Number 3 is the first appearance of Kimono Bitch. I don't know why anyone ever thought she might be a positive thing when her first appearance is her trying to drown Elgin. She shows up and it's drown, and people are like, maybe she's good. I don't know, guys. I don't think so from context clues, but
that's his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend.
The Gul'jin ship, which is one of my favorites.
Do not shit on my Gul'jin, man.
That cool lady is not cool. She's not a nice person.
Some people were saying that she was pushing him under the water so that he didn't hear the music. But it was a dream. Does it matter if he hears the music in his dream? I don't know.
I don't know how any of that works.
I don't even understand how their dreams work in Fromville. I really don't. So my number 3 was the pregnancy reveal. I did not for 1 second think that was a good thing, especially in Fromville, and especially when Fatima said that she was told that she couldn't get pregnant. And she's wearing the Rosemary's Baby necklace on top of that. And there's a giant painting hanging in Colony House with Fatima and Ellis as Adam and Eve before they got there, because it was obviously painted by Miranda, who predicted them somehow. Not good. Everyone was like, there were so many people that really felt that she was going to have a baby. And I'm like, first of all, if she did have a normal human baby, that baby would come out so beautiful, everybody would just go blind.
I do think she was normal human pregnant first.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it in the spoiler section.
It's I just never thought that would be a good thing. So it scared me. Dawn, what about you?
Is a kimono woman. Why is she pushing him underwater and then trying to speak to him? Don't you know that that's not how it works? You can't hear when you're underwater. Is she speaking in another language? Is she? It was just
signaling.
It's like a Charlie Brown. It's like the adults on Charlie Brown.
She should have not either. Tried to communicate with him first, and then push him under the water. Or actions the wrong way around. But the whole thing was just so creepy. She's so like the autopsy. So dried up husk of a human being. It's but then the bright kimono, because obviously that's unaffected by whatever. It's just creep-tastic.
I'll say more later. Jazz, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is anyone who says the sentence, "That's what they want you to think."
Oh my God.
I hate Jim in this episode. I hate Jim in almost every episode, but I really fucking hate Jim in this episode. The way he comes in and says, "Nobody here is going to Colony House." Hello, who are you to be no one appointed you decision maker of the entire family. They have autonomy. You can't tell pass decrees and expect everyone to just fall in line. This isn't the army. This is your wife and kids.
Yes.
And then for him to be like, Tabitha, you're not supporting me by not respecting my unilateral decision making. I hate Jim in this episode.
I do too.
That's my number 2 is Jim's behavior with his family and how much I hate him.
I actually had that as my number 1, but I'll make that my number 2 for the sake of time. Just I think I went and screamed into a paper bag after this episode about how much I hate Jim. Oh my God, just cringe-tastic. First of all,
maybe that's what they want you to think.
First of all, anybody who wants to defend this because they live in a nightmare town. Nothing is out of the realm of possibilities. But Jim's theory weaponizes puzzle solving against the other residents. It's dangerous. It's actually dangerous. So fuck you, Jim.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Amen.
Dawn, what's your number 2?
I'm just on the Jim train as well. It's how he speaks to his wife, how he speaks to Randall, how he comes up with this amazing theory that no one's ever thought of before, which doesn't explain anything. Then how can they tell this? How can, the nightmare creatures, you've seen what they can do. But yes, but
you watched Tom get eaten with your own eyes.
Exactly. Oh, it just
CGI.
It's that thing where a little bit of something makes sense, so he's just latched onto that and will ignore everything else. The worst of politics. You're like, hey, I agree with them with that. What about all this? No, that's not important. This is the key thing.
So intolerable.
Yes.
Jazz, what's your number 1?
My number one is the whole Jim and Randall scene, them having their douchebag off, and the firm foundation of From and On. This is where it really kicks into high gear, and I hate it. I also hate this whole scene. Randall's so irritating. He is agreeing with Jim and then also accusing Jim of cruising him at the same time. He's like, I agree, there's probably a mole, but also, you calling me gay? What on earth is his problem? He's so weird. I'm really glad Randall's character grows, because he is such an irritating douche in this season.
Yes, he really is. And it's really a shame he had that drone on him, because if he hadn't, then maybe Jim would have found somebody with more sense to recruit into From and On.
He found the most irritating, craziest person.
Oh my God. It's just, my number one, I bumped my number one. I bumped this up to make it my number one because I switched things around. But just Jim's ableism toward Victor after Tabitha says he saved both her and Julie.
Yeah.
And he has the nerve to say that. What the fuck, man? Like, you already lost one child, and you almost lost another child and your wife, but this person prevented that from happening, and you're gonna talk about him like that? Fucking asshole, man. I think Jim made up half of my bottom five.
My number one was the autopsy, the creepiness, the claustrophobicness, what the body looks like when they cut it open, that it's been in the dehydrator for 24 years rather than hours. It's so gross, and something awful's going to happen, and then she's like, and then Bile, and it's so violently yellow against the dry. Oh, it's horrid. Absolutely horrid.
It definitely could have benefited from a musical number for sure.
I've said, Jazzy. It did need a musical number to cheer it up, definitely.
I really enjoyed Kristi taking out her frustrations on that pancreas.
I did too.
Relate, girl. Just who hasn't been there?
I wonder why, though. I wonder why that's the only type of fluid that was remaining.
Bile? Monsters. That's the worst fluid. People of something.
I just realized something. Is that how they invented Ozempic? Is that they took the bile from these dried up creatures?
Oh my God.
Whatever the Osborns are taking is made out of that.
It's okay though, Dawn, because they're free range organic monsters. It's right in the title of the show. Free range organic monsters.
I fail to approve of it. It's fine. It's not being pasteurized bile.
I hope that it's revealed that is actually what the title meant. It's a joke. All right. Jazz, did you say you had something that you wanted to get into with spoilers or
just a little? Yeah.
All right, guys, this is your cue to head out. If you haven't seen through season 3, we're going to talk some spoilers and speculation based on spoilers. So head out now and we'll see you in the next one. Otherwise, stick around. All right, Jazz, what did you want to talk about?
So I do think at this point, maybe not anymore, but I do think Fatima was normal human pregnant. And I think the proof is in the next episode. The very opening of the next episode, Ellis is healed from his stab wound and collapsed lung. It's been a day. That's not possible. They've made a point to illustrate over and over again how fast the human body heals in town. So I
Yeah.
do think Fatima arrived in town infertile, and over the year that she's been there, it has healed whatever was wrong with her body. And she got normal human pregnant because she already thought she was pregnant before Smiley before they even that was a plan.
Because that seems to be why she was so upset that night in the when the bus arrived and her and Ellis were in. That's obviously what it was about. But that reveal.
Thought she was pregnant, but she doesn't think it's possible, but all the signs are there. And she doesn't get confirmation of it until after Smiley's dead. But she already was having symptoms of pregnancy before he died. So I think she was normal human pregnant, and the whatever magic or forces at work were able to absorb that pregnancy and take over. And that's what her storyline is next season, is that it's. So I do think in the moment that it was actually a good thing. And my theory, I think it doesn't seem like my theory is going to pan out with what we've seen so far, but I think she may end up being normal human pregnant again, and it will not go well with her psychologically.
Oh man, that would be rough.
I couldn't imagine having to carry a regular pregnancy after having to carry a demon pregnancy.
I just keep thinking about the whole Adam and Eve thing with her and Ellis, and that's just scary. It's very scary. Who is the who's the snake in that scenario, and what's the apple?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's what I wonder. And is she going to give birth to another monster, and then that monster is going to kill Smiley, or Smiley's going to kill that monster?
That would be cool. I'd be down to see that. Maybe not necessarily her giving birth to it, but
definitely not,
because that'd be gross.
But all right. Anything else that anybody wants to put out there? That's it for Belly of the Beast, episode 7. We are still planning on going straight through season 3 before the premiere. So keep an eye out, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.